Good morning, everyone. It is March 24th, 2023. I have not done a car video in a while. I've been trying to avoid that. But this is not going to be a rant. This is just going to be a news update. Because I have to drive today. There is so much crazy crap going on. It's amazing. As of yesterday. So this is really up-to-date stuff. First of all, this Alvin Biggs, attorney, prosecutor in New York, is getting cold feet about going after Trump on these trumped-up charges. First of all, there was a letter that came from Cohen, the attorney that Trump had back when this whole Stormy Daniels thing happened. There's a letter from his attorney saying that Cohen paid Stormy Daniels the hush money out of his own money. Trump didn't even know about it, and it wasn't even from his money. So that's one big point. And then the other thing is Stormy Daniels had a letter they found where she said that there wasn't even an affair, her and Trump. So this is obviously a desperate attempt of the Democrats to do a witch hunt against Trump. And they are hysterical. I mean, I keep seeing these tweets from Meathead. You know, Rob Reiner. God almighty, this guy has lost his mind. So, you know, Rob, find your brain. It's over there somewhere. Or get your brain and put it back in your head, Meathead. Because you are an idiot. He still keeps talking about how Trump is going to jail. Trump is going to jail. They have been trying for years to get Trump. I am not a Trump supporter, okay? I do not like some of the stuff that he said, some of the stuff that he did. When they assassinated Soleimani, the general from Iran that was in the middle of some peace talks, that's a war crime. It's an abomination. Bombing Syria, supporting Saudi Arabia. You know, it's just, he didn't get us into any new wars. And the situation with Iran when they downed one of our drones back in 2019, I believe, and the military, and oh my God, everybody was clamoring to start bombing Iran, bombing, let's kill them. You know, the bloodthirsty warmongers over there that were all around Trump. So he sat them all down and he said, look, he said, how many Americans died when they shot the drone down? None. Okay? How many Iranians will we kill if we take out that missile installation? He said, well, we estimate about 150. He said, we're not doing it. Oh my God, they went crazy. John Bolton, this psychopath, warmongering, bloodthirsty moron. God, keep him away from the White House. Keep him away from Washington, D.C., please. This guy is a lunatic. Oh my God, talk about the devil incarnate. Jeez, this guy's scary. The ambassador, England, went nuts. Said that Trump was inept, he's not presidential, and he ended up getting kicked out. He resigned because he's another warmongering lunatic. The British are all over this situation, actually. The British, the royal family, runs the Saudi family, the royal family there. They run them. The deal was that we would buy oil. They would give us a special deal on their oil, us and England, but we got to protect them. We got to make sure that nobody takes them out because everybody hates the Saud family. They're horrible, horrible people. I mean, Khashoggi, they chopped him up into pieces, beheaded him because he wrote some stories that the prince didn't like. These people are horrible. But they're our allies. Oh my God. So, so much for the hypocrisy all over the United States, hypocrisy on how we support democracy and the rule of law. And what a bunch of liars. And the American people buy this stuff. Oh my God, if they knew history, they would say this is an abomination. Get these people out of Washington. These people are going to get us into World War III if we don't stop this situation. Okay, the next thing is the Proud Boys trial in Alexandria, Virginia, and the courthouse, which is well known as the Rocket Docket. So if there's ever a situation where you want to take anyone out, like a political opposition, anybody, a dissident, somebody that you don't want around, try them in the Rocket Docket, and you can be guaranteed they're gonna be found guilty, because that's where supposedly the intelligence community lives. And so you can get a jury that will pretty much do anything you want. Well, that's where the Proud Boys trial is going on. And the FBI, the agents that set this January 6th so-called insurrection up, they're all over this thing. They had what's called confidential human sources, which are moles, basically. Were all over this thing. They had infiltrated the Proud Boys. They were all over January 6th. Ray Epps was obviously either an agent or a confidential human source, because he was directing traffic. We're going to the Capitol. This way, everybody. Pass it on. There's video all over. I would love to there's a video that I've got of all the pieces put together of everything he was doing. And Robert Gouvier, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He's a defense attorney. He has a great YouTube channel. He has been basically in real time giving us updates and reading the transcripts of the Proud Boys trial that's going on. I think day 43 just passed. There's someone at the trial. I don't remember their name. There's a couple of people that have been taking down everything that's been said, essentially tweeting it out in real time, what's going on over there. And he's been reading this in his YouTube channel. You can go back to, I guess, the beginning of the trial. It's so revealing, the criminality that's going on with the FBI. This was a FBI false flag operation. It's a very typical operation. This was designed specifically to discredit Trump, to discredit the MAGA group, the MAGA movement, and to create a new boogeyman called domestic terrorists. And once, because of the Patriot Act, if you call anybody a terrorist, you suddenly have these new powers where you can arrest them, put them in jail without trial indefinitely. And you've got Proud Boys that have been in jail. You've got a bunch of people that were all over the White House, all over the Capitol, in jail now. And the Proud Boys in this trial, what's just happened is that it was just revealed yesterday, because the defense was getting ready to call up a couple of witnesses, and they discovered that these witnesses were actually confidential human sources that were implanted by the FBI, infiltrating. They were moles inside the Proud Boys group and in the defense attorney's office. They were sending back information to the FBI about what was going on with the defense, the attorneys, their private conversations. And this mole inside the friend group of the Proud Boys, they were even attending the prayer meetings and were going to their houses for dinner and then reporting back to the FBI what was going on. And the FBI are saying, well, there's nothing to see here. This is no big deal, because we weren't using any of the information that they were giving us. And we hadn't told them to do this. They were just doing this on their own. Oh my God. This is a kangaroo court, a kangaroo trial. This is a joke. This is an abomination. This is everything against everything that the American Constitution stands for. It's everything against what the United States stands for. This is an abomination. This is exactly what we had an American Revolution over. This is what the British did. This is what the monarchy were doing. This is tyranny. That's what this is. And if you look at the Declaration of Independence, if the American people are under a tyranny, we have the God-given inalienable right to overthrow this tyranny. So this is exactly what was going on before the American Revolution. Exactly the same stuff. This is the oligarchy. This is what they do. This is a monarchy. This is the oligarchy. They have overrun this country once again, and we have to throw them out. And the best way we can do that is take down the deep state, because the deep state are their right-hand men. That's who's running the United States government, is the deep state. They have blackmail on politicians, on judges, on prosecutors. That's part of what the Epstein pedophile ring was all about, was get blackmail on everybody so you can control them. And look at the Biden situation with their Hunter Biden's dealings with the Chinese government and their energy company and getting all this money. And the big guy, Joe Biden, was skimming 10% off the top of everything they were getting. This is called high crimes. This is not even misdemeanors. And then Meathead and all these psycho Democrats are talking about how this violent insurrection, oh my God, the MAGA movement, the Proud Boys are dangerous domestic terrorists and they must be destroyed. They're destroying our democracy. What a load of garbage. Once again, I am not a Trump supporter, but I am a First Amendment advocate to the death. First Amendment is our most precious right to have freedom of speech, freedom to congregate, freedom to redress our grievances against the government, freedom to protest. And these rights are taken away from us. We are being censored. We are being silenced. I don't know why everything has gone so dark. Sorry, everyone, but this is because it's so bright out. You can barely see. This is an abomination. And there's a few courageous Republicans, I'm amazed. Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Josh Hawley, McCarthy. It's up to you guys. I can't believe we're down to this. Oh, we got to rely on Republicans to save our nation against this tyranny? Oh my God, this is scary. But they have got a lot more guts and spine than the squad ever had. Oh, what a disappointment AOC is. Oh, what a disappointment the squad are. These people are idiots and gullible fools to go along with Nancy Pelosi and the fascists. It will be proven that the FBI had instigated and had put together the January 6th so-called insurrection. This is what they did, and they're blaming it on people. I heard that the QAnon shaman is getting out of jail finally. He had to make a plea deal. This guy, I think he was a Navy SEAL. Very patriotic dude. If you look at these videos, you've got some violence going on around the Capitol, yes. But you've also got a majority of what was going on were just peaceful Americans walking around taking selfies in the Capitol building, being very respectful. Some idiot stole one of the podiums, I think, and tried to put it on eBay. Oh my God. But there were grievances about the election. This is not election denying, everybody. We see now with Twitter, the Twitter feeds coming out, we see now that the Democratic Party and the FBI manipulated the election of 2020. They silenced the opposition. They censored the Hunter Biden laptop story. They got people to say, oh, this is Russian misinformation. We know now that that laptop exists. It was his. He has admitted it. And there's criminality all over that hard drive. He talks about what they did and the emails back and forth. Bobolinsky, one of Hunter Biden's business partners, even said Joe Biden was the big guy. 10% right off the top of everything. They have subpoenaed the bank records. They have subpoenaed records from Burisma. They're getting all this information about what in the heck is going on with the Biden crime family. So we are in explosive times, everyone. This is insane. But it's exciting because we have the deep state by the huevos. We have the oligarchy. We've got them by the throat. This is an exciting time. We may win this existential war against the oligarchy, against the tyranny. And the oligarchy, everybody goes, oh, who's the oligarchy? Well, look at the World Economic Forum and all these psycho billionaires, these psychopaths over there that want to control your life, that want to have a one world currency that they can control, and if you get out of line, they'll shut off your bank account. You want to talk about the mark of the beast and the 666? That's it. Right there. That is it. Look what happened with the trucker protest up in Canada. They shut off their bank accounts. Oh my God, that's an abomination. But that's how you silence your opposition. I don't know what happened to the freaking lighting. So we are in dangerous times. We are in exciting times. But if you can get on Robert Gauvier's YouTube channel, very good. He's got a lot of authority. He's a prosecuting attorney. Sorry, he was a defense attorney. And he knows his stuff. And you'll get a lot of good information from him. It's Robert Gouvier Esquire. It's I don't know how to spell his last name, but you can find it on YouTube. Very good channel. So we are going to take out the deep state. Donald Trump has issued a proclamation on Truth Social, the platform that he's got all this stuff on. He's got a 10-point plan on how to take out the deep state, and it sounds great. He said a lot of things he didn't keep his word on, but I think his eyes are wide open now, and he knows how deep the swamp is and how evil, tyrannical it is. What he wants to do is declassify all of this FBI, all these documents, and give them to the public and let the American people see everything that has gone on, everything they've been up to. And that is very good, because that's something that should have been done a long time ago. We need to free Assange. Even the president of Mexico talked about how the hypocrisy of the United States, how dare we point fingers at everyone else when we are guilty of well, we run the American empire. The deep state runs the American empire. We are crushing our opposition all around the world. We need to get out of Ukraine. Stop giving these people money. Basically, with this proxy war, we have allowed the Ukrainians to just be destroyed. And Russia, make no mistake, Russia knows exactly what's going on. They know that this is a war with the United States and NATO. They know that that's what this is. United States, CIA, NATO, the British. We overthrew the president, the government in Ukraine in 2014 and put in Zelensky and this neo-Nazi Azov brigade, psychopaths, allowed them to go in because they were pro-West. We promised them to be a member of NATO if they go along with everything we wanted. We've been shoveling billions of dollars in there, and this half of the money's ended up in private bank accounts in Cyprus. And we left billions of dollars of equipment in Afghanistan. The Russians, Al-Qaeda, everybody's been picking over all this high-tech war equipment that we've left over there. What a bunch of idiots. I had an interview with my son. He was in the Army, and he talked about how when we have a deployment, when we go in to a deployment, when we leave, when we pull out, there's a procedure. We get out civilians, we get out contractors, we get out all the people that are tied to our military, get them out. Then we get out all of our equipment, load it up on trains or barges or whatever, load everything up, get it all out, and the last people to leave is the military. And we protect ourselves as we get out, and that's it. That's the way you do it. Well, the Biden administration did it everything in reverse and left billions of dollars of equipment over there. They left all the American contractors out to hang out to dry. Biden is a psycho puppet. This is unbelievably dangerous. We have got to get this guy impeached. And while you do it, just impeach Kamala Harris. Just let her go down too. Maybe McCarthy will end up being president. I don't know, but he's a hell of a lot better than any of these other psychopaths that are in there. But we can't wait till 2024 election. This is serious stuff. So, hang on, everybody. I'll see what report I can give you tomorrow, but wow, this is exciting times. All right. I don't know why there's no light in here. Sorry. Okay. Take care. Peace.